What's going on YouTube? Dumpster Diamonds here, coming back with another What's Sold on eBay. This is going to be What's Sold on Quarter 1. Alright, I ended Q4 over here. I had some really great sales at the end of the quarter, and now, or for the month of January, I did not have such good sales. I definitely could have been listing a lot more. I could have done a lot better, but I definitely saw a large hit in my sales after Q4. But let's check that out. First of all, check this out. Sold just an empty box. I had a bunch of these that I found in a dumpster. Alright, that's why this is Dumpster Diamonds, because this whole eBay store and YouTube channel was started because I found a bunch of stuff in the dumpster and thought I could sell it. And this is a perfect example. A certain cell phone company threw away like 8 boxes of these iPad cases, and I just listed them on eBay for about 10 bucks a piece, and it cost me maybe $2 or $3 after shipping and handling eBay fees. So maybe I made $5-6 a piece, and this might have been the last one. I sold all of them. So awesome little score there. I looked inside of a dumpster and I saw like 8 of these boxes, and there was even a couple more, but they were kind of gross. I didn't grab them. So that was easy money. Moving on, another dumpster find. Just a game case that was thrown out by a GameStop, and only made a couple bucks off of it. I don't charge any shipping on these. These are just cases, so I'm not expecting a whole lot out of them. But when you get them for free and you get a couple of them, you can get a couple of these a night if you really hustled. I don't go out as much anymore. I'm trying to find other ways to find and sell items or source my items. But this is what helps, just keeping my eBay store going, and it funds my eBay store and the subscription that it costs to sell on the store. Another game case, made $2 maybe after shipping and handling eBay fees. But I did find 2 of these, so that's easier to list. So now I only have to have. I already sold both of them, but I had to take pictures of one, so I actually made like $5 pretty quickly. Moving on. This is actually an item that I found at a regular Goodwill. It looked like it was some sort of stock from a Target. Sometimes the Goodwill right by me looks like it has stuff from old Targets or overstock, or whatever you want to call it. There were 3 of these, and they were $3 a piece. So I bought all of them for $9 and sold them each for $12.79 a piece. And I think I sold them all this month. If not, I might have sold at least 2 of them, but I think they all sold within a month. So cool little sale there. I didn't make a ton of money, but $9. What did I make? 20 something bucks. Not bad. Alright, moving on. Check out this remote. This is something I just got for $1 at a garage sale, I think. Just a plain old DVD remote for somebody's Sylvania that probably got chewed up by their dog or something, or it got worn out. Maybe they just lost it. So, boom, $10, and they paid for shipping. So, turning your dollar into $10, that is the way to go. I'll do that all day. Boom, here's one of the bulk.com from order number 1, Destiny the Collection. I sold 2 of these this month. I had 4 altogether. So 2 this month. I'll keep track at the bottom of how I've been doing on that order like I have in the past videos. I think the past video I just had made my money back, so this might have put me over. And plus, if I sold 2 of these, so this has definitely put me over right now on that bulk.com order number 1. So that was an awesome order, and it paid for itself within a month. Here's some more of the AT&T stuff that you might have heard me talk about in my previous videos. I got a whole box of this stuff that was just all in little boxes, and I hadn't looked through the boxes in a long time. I actually should have listed this almost probably a year. It sat on my shelf, and I didn't even go through it. I didn't even know what to do with it. Didn't even look it up. And turns out all these little boxes were worth something. There's little key fobs and alarm systems, and I didn't even know what half the stuff was. But it had little boxes and numbers for it, and barcodes for it, and previous sales on these things, and they were just being thrown out. I probably am going to make $200 at least on this whole box altogether. that was just thrown out in the dumpster one day at an AT&T. So this is another huge example of dumpster diamonds right now. Paid for easily a couple months of my eBay store from one night of one random box from AT&T. Just crazy, guys. That's the problem with it is you get these awesome nights every once in a while though, and it's what gets you addicted. And for the first 3 months, I was just out every night, and now I might go out like every other Sunday, maybe I'll go out, So I don't need to as much anymore. I'm finding other ways to buy and sell things, but it's still a rush when you find something like this and you just make a couple $100. I'm slowly making a couple $100, but piece by piece, but it's awesome. The Beach Boys, greatest hits. I think I got this record at a garage sale for $1 or $2. It was not in the best condition. The record was alright, but I know the cover was kind of beat up a little bit. I just put cover as wear. Sold it for $8.98. I paid $1 for it. I'm paying for shipping, so not a huge sale here, but I kind of think I was at wherever I got this, a garage sale. I thought I was going to make more off of it, but didn't make a ton. So I'm glad I know I didn't pay over $1 for it. So good thing I didn't, because I wouldn't have made very much. All right, look up car stereos, guys. I don't know if you've heard on the whole, YouTube or whatever, but whenever I go to Goodwill, I always try to check the car stereos, because a lot of times people aren't checking this, and they're selling for great money, especially when you pick this up for $5-6 at the local Goodwill, and they pay for shipping and handling. Sold it for 30. Now, here's the one drawback is you don't really know the condition. So if it's more of an expensive one, maybe you can go try to get checked out. But I've just been trying to sell them working, and there was one time I got one shipped back, and it might have even been my fault. The packaging was bad. I should have put it in a box. I think I tried to bubble wrap it, and I think the screen might have broke. So far, I've been pretty good with them. Now I always put them in boxes, and maybe I've had one return that didn't work, but I've sold quite a few and usually get good reviews. If they don't work, I just ship it back and I apologize and hope they don't give me super bad feedback. Here's another one right here. Goes to an Audi. Does it say Audi on it? Yeah, Audi from 2000 to 2005. This one I sold for $40. And like I said, I didn't even check if these worked, but I got good feedback on both of these. So that's kind of just a gamble that you have to take. I mean, you don't have to do it. It's just a gamble that I've taken. And every once in a while, you get one shipped back. You just have to make sure you're planned for that and apologize to the customer and say sorry. All right, somebody's getting ready for Valentine's Day right now. I got this at like a garage sale or a Goodwill. I can't even remember. I didn't pay more than $1 for it and sold it for 18 minus shipping and handling. So I made at least $12 off this lot. I probably made a little more than that actually. Holiday lights. If you guys don't know, I've sold quite a bit of these. I got these at the Goodwill outlet bins one day. They just had a couple bins filled, and I filled my grocery cart full with at least a cart and a half probably within different trip. I went back a trip or two. First I bought a couple, and then I realized like there's no way I can't not make money off this. And then when I went back the second time, the lady charged me for glassware instead of just by the pound. And glassware is 35 cents a pound, and instead of paying $1 a pound. So after I went back the second time, I got it for 35 cents a pound, way less than I was expecting. So then I went back and got another cart full. So I had at least 2 giant bins filled with these lights, and I'm bound to like a half a bin now. I used to have them listed a lot, like 5 at a time. I recently got rid of that listing and just have these little individual listings now, because some people like to buy just 2 or 3 at a time. Anyways, sold a couple of these this month. Some phones. I've sold some phones in the past. I used to hear like these are easy sells, great sells, and you can find them pretty easily for pretty cheap. This one didn't have a box or anything. I think I got a garage sale maybe for $1 or $2 or $3. Sold it for $20, and they paid for shipping and handling. And I believe I got great feedback on it, so cool little sale there. Some more of these little Nintendo Wii covers for your controllers. I got a bunch of these all for free. Dumpster diving at GameStops. They just throw them away. Sometimes I find them at garage sales and Goodwills and stuff. You know, if you can get them for a decent price, it's still all right. But 95% of the time, I'm just getting these for free out of the dumpster, and I try to give them a quick cleanup, and I bag them up two at a time, and I throw them in my bin. And I've been slowly selling them, and they are great little sellers for me. Another thing that just pays for the eBay store that I get for free. Here's some more boxing wraps, hand wraps that I got a while ago at a UFC gym that went out of business. Paid hardly anything for a whole bunch of these things. I got a whole box of these and been slowly selling them two at a time at $10 a piece. I just sold out of them. I'm I'm a little behind on these videos, guys. I'm trying to catch up right now. This is January right now, and I'm literally filming this in April. So I had to film it because these listings go away on eBay. So I need to catch up on a couple of these what's sold on eBay videos. They're not my most popular videos, but I like to kind of document this stuff and just show all the stuff I got for free, and also keep up with my bulk.com orders. And so some of this stuff might not be relevant, just some random stuff that I found throughout my travels. So another game case here, got it for free, made a couple bucks off it. I used to play a lot of Rayman back in the day. I love Rayman. That's actually a really fun game. Men's Fitness magazine, only selling it for $3.95, and it cost me about $3 to ship, and with shipping and handling and eBay fees. But I got a whole box of these for free outside of some sort of a supplement store, and just kind of been slowly selling, and made $4, after only making $1 a piece. So whatever. I thought I'd try it out. Maybe I'll send a couple of these to Amazon, and we'll see if they sell a couple on Amazon. This is another thing I got for free, dumpster diving from some colleges I go to around May time. I had two of these that I found, so that was just one other easy listing that's, I can take a picture of one of them and sell them both, and assuming that one of them is not super damaged or different than the other one. These two were like pretty much the same thing, so I just listed them both for $4.25 a piece, and I paid for shipping and handling. Made a couple bucks. Another book that I got at a garage sale for nothing. This lady just gave me like a whole box of books for like, I don't think she even cared. I don't even remember, $1 or $2. So I don't know. Sold that one for a couple bucks. Same thing out of the same box. Got $2.50 for it, and they paid for shipping and handling. So just something else I got for free. This was also there. I think she was a teacher, and she had a bunch of books about teaching and other things, and just literature in general. And she was just getting rid of them. Some more calendars, guys. I don't know if you've kept up on my other videos, but I got just 7 huge boxes of calendars for free from a Barnes & Noble way back in 2017. All right, it's 2019 right now. I don't know if they realized it because it was just the beginning of 2019 right now, but they bought it. They didn't say anything bad. If they did, maybe they just didn't read my title and like, oh crap, because it's kind of small down here, 2017, but it's in the title. But they can also just buy these because they can see just sports facts every day and history. It's not like you have to be up to date on that one, really. I've just slowly been selling a couple of these. I got them all for free. I sell them for like, I make a profit of like $2 a piece, pretty average. And I'm down to my last 2 boxes of these. I had 7 boxes of calendars, so I got rid of them. Some at a garage sale, and I still have a bunch I just haven't even really listed. I kept these ones listed. At first, I got rid of a bunch of the listings because I don't want to pay for a bunch of money on my eBay page if they're not selling. But some of them kept selling, so I kept them. Like this. Oh, here's another Dilbert right here. I sold 13 of these at $4 a piece. So 13, I made 20, 30 bucks right here off of Dilbert calendars I got for free out of that whole calendar order thing. Well, I think I'm out now. I might have maybe one left, but I think I'm out. 2017, they slowly sold the past 2 years. How crazy is that? I didn't care. I got them for free. I slowly shipped them out. Right here we got Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum Far Out tie. Not the coolest tie, but I think I said my last. I think I told you guys in my last eBay. I sold an eBay story that I got a whole bunch of ties, vintage ties that I picked them all out and I had them in a whole handful. And I said, "How much are your ties again?" When I was checking out, and she's like, "Oh, I'll just give you all these ties for $3." And they were supposed to be like, I don't know, $2 or $3 a piece, or I can't remember. Maybe at least $1 or $2 a piece. And she gave them all to me for $3. So I've slowly been selling them for 8, 9, 10, $15, depending on what tie it was. I should have grabbed more of them. I didn't want to be greedy, but great sale here because I don't, paid probably 50 cents for this and sold it for $8. Cool little tie though. Far out. Just a hippie dude and his, oh geez, there he is. Alright, last item I'm going to show you guys. Like I said, I didn't really have a whole lot of big stuff, a lot of little things. This is the last item from the bulk.com order number 1. I sold both of these games already. I had 2 of them from that order. Sold them $14.50 a piece, minus shipping, so that cost me like $5 for both of them. So made like $12 a piece. So there's another $22 on that bulk.com order. Like I said, guys, this isn't going to be a whole long video. That's the whole month of January right there. I don't always show everything, but I just kind of gathered a bunch of stuff that kind of had a story to it. You know, a lot of dumpster diving things that I have, and just to show you that you can find stuff that'll just pay for your eBay store, and then if you have a job that you can pay for other things on the side, there's always money to be made. I like showing off all the stuff I get for free. Obviously, I shop at Goodwill's a lot, and you find stuff at Goodwill's, no problem. I could have even sent this probably off to Amazon too, and maybe even made a little more. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe. I appreciate all the new subscribers I've gotten recently. I've had a lot better sales recently as well. I've been hitting the eBay a lot harder. Since this is April now, I had a huge drop in sales in January, and now I've just been hustling. So I'll show you guys later what I've been hustling. That's all I got for you. It's garage sale season now, so go out and hit those garage sales up. That's what I'm going to be doing. Until next time, talk to you later.